Hey everybody, Sarah Grillo here once again. Welcome back to my channel. And so today I'm going to be going over some of the questions I've been getting, and I apologize everybody that I've not been able to respond to you more frequently or respond more quickly, but I got businesses and that I run and I have a family, so but here is my responses to your questions that you've been posting. So first of all, if you have a question on something that I have made a video about, if it's something like I want the models, like just email me about it. Really don't post a question here on my channel because I'm just like going to ignore you. You know what I mean? Because I don't have the time to transfer it over from my channel to my email. So First Citizen, can an Asian trader start a hedge fund here in the US? Just testing the waters. I've taken part in a global hedge fund contest and given 190% return. I mean, this is such a, I mean, no offense, First Citizen, but this is just the cliche of the wannabe hedge fund manager. And this is why people, I think, a lot of times get into the profession in the first place, is that they start trading their own portfolio and they get good results, and then they think that they can replicate it using somebody else's money. But the reality is that, I mean, is that 190% return really true? Because I hear that all the time. So I'm just dubious. Like, if there's so many people out there getting 200% return on their personal portfolios, why are they asking me about how to start a hedge fund, right? Like, why aren't they famous already? You'd be famous if you really had the true skill to be able to do that. So unfortunately, what I have to say is, if you are making these returns for a citizen, then I would say get it audited and start to track and document your performance. And then, we'll see in a few years. We'll see in a bad market. We'll see what results and evidence you have to show for it. Can you start a hedge fund? Yeah, anybody can start a hedge fund. It's a matter of earning the respect and performing. That really is what a hedge fund is about. You have the performance, or don't you? Because that's what's really going to attract the capital. Gane Majwabi. I'm sitting for the 2018 CFA Level 1 exam, finding it challenging to build my work and my studies, balance them. Do you have any tips or material I can use? Yeah, I do. I have a whole study planner that I created, and you should definitely be checking that out. I will send it to you, but don't post questions like this to my channel, people, in the future. Just email me about it directly. Eliminate the second step, please. Jordan XVI4. Jordan. Hi, Sarah. Thank you for the video. I came across your YouTube channel. I wanted to ask you one question. What experience in financial planning and analysis, mostly modeling, with my experience in financial planning and analysis, mostly modeling, how difficult it is to get in the door to land an M&A role? Okay, so I would just ask you, what are the problems that the M&A hiring manager is looking to solve? What are the problems that the boss who's looking to hire that person is looking to solve? What are the challenges in the M&A landscape? Are there too many deals to choose from, and you have to find someone who's really discerning, that has the experience in this kind of an environment to judge one from the other? Is it that there aren't many deals and the M&A landscape is kind of dried up, and so the goal of the analyst is to be able to sense M&A transactions that are on the brink and might be happening when ostensibly there are none? Think about that a little bit. So I want you to first understand your purpose as the role of the M&A analyst. A lot of people don't do that. A lot of people just think, oh, this is a cool, sexy job with cachet. I want this job. I want to make a lot of money. But think about it. There has to actually be a business case for the person hiring you. Especially you've got an experience in financial planning and analysis, mostly modeling. I mean, it's useful that you have experience in modeling, but it's up to you to gain the skills that you need. But I think, so I would check that definitely, but I also think that what they're going to be looking for more is the thought process of the person that understands what really it is that they're going to be doing in the role and what they need to do to be successful. And you can find that out by conducting shadow interviews, reading about it, watching videos about what M&A analysts do. That really is on you to learn how to do and learn what that's about. Prashant Dema. I'm a chartered accountant in India. What should I do, a CPA or a CFA? CPA or CFA? CPA or CFA? Okay. I've gotten this question a million times. Please reference any of the videos on my channel about this. Do a search in the search box. I think it really matters. You say you're interested in finance, portfolio management, and valuation of companies. I think it's pretty obvious in this case that the CFA is the better answer, but you should definitely check out my videos, my other videos on this. John Celestin. My name is Ali. I have a question for you. I'm thinking about switching careers into finance and have the opportunity to attend a CFA-approved Master's in Finance program from a non-prestigious university. After this program, I plan to attain experience and complete my CFA designation, but by the time I finish, I'll be in my early 30s. My question is, will I be too old for an analyst or associate position at a private equity or asset management firm by the time I finish? Okay, Ali. The answer is that you will probably be older than the average candidate for those positions, but by no means does that mean that you are not a viable candidate. It's always about really what the value is that you bring to the role. And so, you seem to be talking a lot about academic credentials. That's half the battle. You've got to really get out there and you've got to figure out, like I've said before, what is the purpose that you are fulfilling? How can you serve people? How can you do it better than the next person? What's your personal brand? Do you focus on a particular niche within any of these industries? It really is an art as much as a science here, but don't overlook the science part. There's got to be, you got to get the credentials, but I always say that nothing can trump experience and the value that comes with that. So maybe think about getting some experience and first of all, just even seeing if it's what you really want to do. Abdallah Abulkhair. Good day, dear Miss Sarah, good day to you, Abdallah. I talked to you previously about my pursuit of ESG. You encouraged me to do it. I currently work as an ESG analyst. Ta-da! Awesome. ESG, by the way, is it is impact investing, basically using investments to lead to socially and environmentally beneficial outcomes. As you know, in Egypt, as in developing countries, the ESG field is not well integrated. I have a question. If something bad happens or if I want to move into another company, will I find a job in market research? Are they related? How can I market my skills in ESG? I'm a bit worried about job security. I think it depends on what your current job description is. Can you somehow work it so that at the same time as performing your ESG job role, whatever that is, that you start to integrate market-related responsibilities into that job description? If you are interested in this, what's your whole impetus for getting into market research anyways? Why market research? Think about that. Why would market research be the logical next step? If there is a reason why it's logical, meaning you have some kind of foundation, then I think we've reached part of the answer there. Develop that foundation more. Jamie Carmichael, appreciate the video. I'm moving into an equity research position in a month, and I really value the honest feedback that you are giving. I'm looking for the basics of how I can best prepare myself for the role. And I think the part where I'm getting stuck is not necessarily knowing exactly what to be researching to prepare. The questions you are asking to dig into someone's thoughts, yield curve, interest rates, gold, outlook on the Snap IPO, favorite dividend stocks, etc., help to the extent that there's some good concepts to look into. I'm just going to paraphrase, this is getting really long. I'm looking for other basic topics that are important for me to get into in the mindset of being an analyst. I don't know what kind of equity research you're going into, so that's hard for me to answer. I would avoid being a generalist, though, and having a broad knowledge of everything and and a specific knowledge of nothing, because everybody knows that the people who that the specialist beats the generalist every single time, and you just can't even argue with that. So I would just work on some kind of a specialized knowledge, and I don't know what that is because you have not specified your role here. Shripad Kulkarni, ma'am, I'm from India, pursuing an MBA in finance and also doing a CFP from ICICI Securities. I want to know what is the future for the certification and the salary. I don't know what the future for the certification is, Shripad, but I'll tell you that in terms of the salary is going to be whatever value you can command in the marketplace. So think about it. Well, are you better than other people? What value do you bring? What can you do that other people can't necessarily do? Mayank Nagpal. I'm confused. Should I opt for the CFA or go for the MBA in finance? I have a video about this. Everybody watch the video, please. I'm not trying to be obnoxious. I mean, you know me. I already am kind of obnoxious to begin with, but it's just like I don't have time to redo the whole video. You know what I'm saying? It's on my channel in numerous iterations, and I mentioned it numerous times over and over again. Can you tell me, Narinji Marathi Kolajit, can you tell me which exam is easy? The CA or the CFA? I don't know. I have never taken the CA exam. Sorry about that. I don't mean to kind of put you off here a little bit, but the honest truth is that I'm a CFA charter holder. I know a lot about Series 7, CFA, and I'm also an MBA. I have my MBA, so I know about that, but CA I don't know anything about. Chartered accountant, I think is. I know, I think there are two different skill sets that you would need. Well, anyways, everybody, thank you for watching, and I hope that this video has been useful. I'd really appreciate it if you would like and share this video with other people that you think would appreciate hearing this knowledge. And thank you so much for supporting my channel. See you next time. Bye now.